Hello. ¿Tú quieres ven aquí y mi gente? No, okay. No, gracias. Hey guys, welcome to Playa Sosua. I am your girl Cerise, and it is very sunny out today, very beautiful out today. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see what situation I'm dealing with right now. And a lot of you guys are going to be happy to know that I have with me, dun, 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 Ken. And look how skinny he got, guys. So we brought some chips today, and we're going to drink a little bit of Brugal. Ken brought his cooler. And we're going to talk right now all things Sosua Beach. Hold on. Sorry, I'm a little bit late coming on, but had to bring Noche with us today, and she's here with me. And just wanted to make sure that we are chilling and everything's cool. Oh, nice. Ken brought some nuts, my favorite, semillas. Okay, guys, so welcome. I'm Cerise Fairfax. This is my channel. If it's your first time joining me, please take a moment to subscribe to learn about all things Dominican Republic. We talk a lot about travel, tourism, relocation, real estate, and of course, I throw in some days story time because I'm a writer and I really love to be creative. So I love to also talk because I used to be on the radio many years ago. And well, actually right up until February this year. And, you know, I like to do a little performing too. I have a talk show on television called Living Good. If you ever want to advertise or if you ever want to come and be a guest, please let me know. So where I'm sitting at right now is going to be the location of the new construction of, well, look at those waves today. I want you to look over there. And if you can see those houses over there with the red roofs, that's where I live, near there, behind there. But this location right here is definitely going to be dealt with differently. There's going to be some construction going on this beach, guys, and a lot of people said it wasn't going to happen. A lot of people knew it was going to happen and didn't want it to. And then you have those people who are game. They're like, yes, let's do it. Now, I found out some new information about Playa Sosua that I just want to say off the hop, and this is alleged. I don't want to say it's true until I know for sure, but I'm still going to say it because I want you guys to have a heads up, and I want you guys to also chime in if you heard the same thing. And if you haven't heard the same thing, then when you do, just comment down below on this video. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to say it quickly. I'm going to reiterate. Playa Sosua is the #1 destination. This is a beach. Playa means beach in the Dominican Republic. Well, maybe not the #1 destination in the Dominican Republic, but definitely the #1 beach that people love to come to. And Sosua is an amazing place to come to. It is safe. It is foreigner friendly. And not only that, people love to come here from all around the world because it is in the Caribbean. And the Dominican Republic is the #1 destination for tourists in the Caribbean. So that makes this space right here that I'm sitting on pretty hot. And it is hot anyway because of the weather. But I just want to also say that this is the information. So they're supposed to reconstruct, tear down all of these places behind me. Let me see if I can lift the camera up a wee bit to show you guys the places. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. So those are some of the places up there. You guys can probably see a little bit. I really can't see what you're seeing, but what they are like little casitas. And if you can get in your head right now, just envision, thank you. Just envision like a mall. You know, when you are at a mall and you are at a food court and you have little slits of places where you can go buy food. That's kind of the concept that's here right now, but it is little casitas. All those casitas are going to be eventually removed. Now, when those are removed, it is rumored that there's going to be 3 condos. That's not what I want to give you out the bag, though. That's already known. 3 condos, 3-story, 7 stories. Those will be for sale and also most likely for rent. Now, 2 plazas are supposed to be built as well, one on each end of the beach. It was requested for 3 plazas to be built from the beach owners. And so far, that is still out in the jury. They haven't confirmed it or squashed it yet. But for sure, there's going to be 2 plazas, one at each end. Now, initially, we were all told that this beach was owned, not the beach, but 60 meters from the beach going towards the highway, was owned from a Dominican family, and the Dominican family is initially who gave the pieces of land to the president. The president came here personally and picked up the 2 parcels of land, the deeds to 2 pieces of the land. It was given to him, to the government, not to the president only, but to the government of the Dominican Republic. But the president came here himself to pick it up personally. And he did come down here and he said they are going to build. But I heard that there's something else that you guys, and again, alleged, should keep in mind. I heard that Russians bought the land from the Dominican family, and it's Russian people who own the land, and it's the Russians that gave the land to the Dominicans. So if that's it, then it's a whole different game changer, because this whole entire beach will be rebuilt very European style / Dominican. It will give us a little bit of vibe of a lot of multicultural feel, which is good too, right? A little bit of difference, but that's it. So if you guys have heard as well that that Russians own the land and they're the ones that are renewing it, then put your comments down below, and then also let me know. And if that's not what you heard, let us know what you heard, because there are a lot of rumors out there and we can only speculate. But I do have my finger on the pulse and I have my ear to the ground, and I do know a lot of information as well that I am privy to due to my television show that I'm not allowed to let out the bag, and I have agreed to be quiet about it for now. So those things will be revealed as we go along in the next following months. I will reveal them quietly, well, not quietly, but eventually on my television show and with you guys right here. Let me see. Woo! My glasses are a little dirty. Hold on. Let me give you the view of the beach while I'm cleaning them. And I'm just about to check your messages. The water is rough today.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
But it's still soothing. To
Yes.
me it is. To me it's still,
Very.
It's still soothing. Rough.
Right there, I bet you as soon as that dip right there is a lot of fish. Beautiful. Hi, Cerise. I'm leaving tomorrow. So sad we couldn't sit down, chat maybe next week. Oh, Jean-Francis St. Pierre, I thought you were leaving in 1 month. When I saw you, you said that you had, I think, a month here or 3 weeks here. Wow, that passed by very quickly. Very quickly. Well, guys, hold on. I am not getting your messages right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn the camera around again. Just got to make sure that I turn on my hotspot. My hotspot, and then I'm going to take out my other cell phone. See if I can get the messages on my other cell phone. There we go. Where did I put my glasses? Okay, guys. I got some of your questions here. I don't know why they weren't coming up, but we have Jackie. Hold on. We have Jackie. Hey, Jackie. And it's blurry. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, beautiful. It's blurry. Hopefully it's not too blurry now. Elvis de Jesus says, good afternoon, Queen of Sosua. Hello, Elvis. Cerise, tell us all the updates in Sosua and how the brothers are handling the aftermath of the storm. Absolutely. Just want to say hello to Keith Hanna. Great question, Elvis. Hey, Keith, how you doing? Check your data settings. The camera viewer is pixelated. How is it now, guys? Lisa Crocker, how you doing? Lisa, hey, hun, I know the family name of the people that own that land. Definitely not Russian, but a Dominican family with Jewish family members who were original settlers. Absolutely, I heard that too. But this is the thing. I heard from a very good source that they sold that to Russians. So, very, very different news that I'm hearing these days. But yes, let's make sure that we keep abreast on that. Guys, Lisa is from QnA. Let's give her a shout out right now. I like, oh, there's Aramo. Hello, Aramo. So I do want to give a shout out. Hey, Stray Python, good afternoon. How you doing from Atlanta? And view is good now. Thanks, Keith. Always got my back there. So I just want to actually say, yes, guys, we have Lisa Crocker in the house. Lisa Crocker owns QnA Restaurant, Uptown. Great place to go if you guys like really good food and good quality food. That is the key. You guys want to get good quality food, that's where you want to go. Tell her I sent you. She's right on here. She also has delivery, and she also has pickup. So if you guys, let me get over here. So if you guys have no vehicle and you guys are within the vicinity of Sosua and you want to know where she's at, she can pick you up. And you just go there, and you know, she has Big Macs on Mondays, well, every day of the week, but Big Mac Monday special. Just a great place to go and chill and sit. So yeah, guys, the aftermath of the storm. I don't even know what to tell you. My whole entire balcony flooded. I did a couple of live to airs, and then my whole entire balcony flooded. I lost all electricity. I had no more battery in my cell phones, and the electricity went out, like I said, and then all of a sudden, I went out into the living room just to kind of check on things. It was dark, and I was walking in about this much water in my apartment. And it was all over my living room. It didn't go straight to my kitchen, but it did go into my spare room. And right now, to this moment, my spare room smells so much like mildew because my landlord is not able to get to it right away. He has his pharmacy to fix, which is a business, and I understand I'm not using the spare room, so I can be patient. He has his pharmacy to fix. He has his own house to fix, which is huge and by the ocean in Puerto Chiquito. So he got a lot there. And then plus in my building, one of the roofs got torn down. So upstairs on the main floor. So he has to deal with all that as well. And so I'm just going to be patient and for about another maybe month. But yes, my bedroom smells. All my clothes stink like mildew. And so I just been wearing whatever I can. But it gave me a really good idea to start selling these kimonos a lot more and a lot more seriously because you know what? You can wear whatever you want under them. Nobody cares. No one sees it. So I'm going to be selling these silk kimonos online and I will deliver them to you guys anywhere around the world. They're beautiful. And you don't only necessarily need them in wear summer or in the Dominican Republic. I used to wear these as well in the fall and in spring in Canada. Okay, so a lot of everyone, it wasn't so much it wasn't so much damage after the storm. There was a lot of cleanup when it came to, trees and debris and stuff of that nature. But everyone was kept safe as far as I know. And yeah, the reason why I had the flood was because there's a little hole on my balcony, right, that was plugged with debris from the ceiling, from the roof upstairs. And so that was not good. And once I unplugged it, everything was fine. I swept out all the water and everything was good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys, I have been really getting involved more and more and more with real estate and really connecting with specific real estate companies. And they have a lot going on here. I have one place for $150,000, house, car, and also residency all included. So that's a pretty good deal, right? That's really interesting. When you can get a house, a car, and your residency. For those of you who don't know what residency is, it's just pretty much getting a citizenship here in the Dominican Republic. You don't have to give up your citizenship in your country. You just get a dual citizenship. And we have the water coming straight up to our feet. You're going to be okay. And we also have Captain Jack Sparrow coming along on the beach. And so you guys, any questions here? Let me see what you guys are dealing with right here. Lisa, thanks for the plug, babes. You're welcome, baby. You deserve it. You work very hard and your food is delicious. And you're also funny and friendly. So guys, go check her out. And then we have Leave the Nasty City. Please put the camera back on the beach. Please get off my channel. I'm joking. And Leave this Nasty City. Puts it all in capitals too. Don't tell me what to do with my channel. Just for that, I'm leaving it right here on me, glasses and all. I was just about to turn it around. Howard Williams. Hey, Nasty City. You never seen a beach before? Well, you can even see from Leave the Nasty City. He has a little bit of nastiness in him, huh? Nosotros es bueno. Gracias. But I will do you a favor there. I will put it back on the beach. Nasty. There we go. How about that? I'll even take some of the stuff out of your way there.
You're making dreams come true.
Making dreams come true. There we go. You may never be here to come see this again.
Amen.
That's right. Nasty boy. Janet Jackson. That was a Janet Jackson plug. Oh, there we go. Hey! You guys get a chance to say hi to Captain Jack Sparrow, Dominican version. Vienna, amor. Ven aquí. Poco abajo. Mira. Hola para mi gentes.
Hi guys. Everything's good.
He said, hi, guys. Everything's good. Everything's good in the hood. Oh, you got a little bit of a drink going on there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's it. Two caddies, Poco Brugal. Sí, sí. He's going to pull out. No, aquí. Okay. Este. Momento. Can you give him a little bit of Brugal, please? Maybe. Poco yellow?
No yellow.
No yellow?
So I'm gonna give it to him.
Just give it to him straight. Hold on, guys. There we go. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. Please. Gracias, amor. Pasa buen día. Tarde. So you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of people are asking questions about the future of Sosua. The future of Sosua does absolutely have a future. It didn't really have a future before. Before, it was just surviving. But when we have people with restaurants like Lisa Crocker, who's on here right now, doing their thing, those are like top-notch restaurants. You got cloth on your tables. You get your wine. You get your beer. Everything's cold. This woman makes a menu for the masses. But I don't mean in quantity, in quality, but with the mind of the masses. And she'll just whip together anything sometimes. Like, she'll be like, guys, I have a craving for shepherd's pie. So that's what's going to be on the menu today. So come on in. And then she shows a photo and it's like, holy mackerel. So you guys, this is what the future of Sosua is all about. Great restaurants, honest to goodness fun, expats that are coming together is one. And also the locals benefiting. A lot of people are saying to me, how could locals benefit? Oh my gosh, right now I need to hear some Tupac. Anyway, how will the locals benefit? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to show you guys a little something right over there. I don't know if you guys can see those houses over there. Let me big it up. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, you guys can see them now. It's very sunny. So those houses over there where I live, that's called Los Charamicos. Los Charamicos was the first batey. For those of you who don't know what batey is actually the tourist area of Sosua. Sosua is a municipal located in the province, not state, but province of Puerto Plata. Now, a lot of people, they're like, well, what is happening really? Well, this is a developing country. It's no longer a third world country. A lot of you refer to it as a third world country, and it has not been a third world country for some time. You have a lot of foreigners coming here to live because of the reasonable prices, but now that word is out and a lot of people are coming here, and also during the quarantine, we did not implode. We were amazing here. We closed down the borders, and that meant that we had to be self-sustainable. And we were. We sustained a whole entire country, and we were amazing here. And we did not need any help from the outside world. We didn't have to do anything. We took care of each other here, expats and also locals. And nobody went starving. And I can remember during the pandemic when it first started, people were contacting me. You guys, viewers, very loving people, were like, Cerise, get out of there. Go back to Canada. You can always go back to the Dominican Republic, but you can't always get your life back. Like very serious comments like that. And I was like, oh, you asked him to play Tupac?
So you want to hear Tupac?
Oh, thank you. All eyes on me. So anyway, I was like, listen, I'm not leaving this country. This is my home. I have to believe in what's going on here. I have to believe that we are going to be safe. And we were. That made this country turn upside down in a very different way because people started to realize, wait a minute, the Dominican Republic got it together. Their numbers aren't as high as other places. They're building up. And not only that, they have a really good economical system. Very low taxes, very low prices for homes and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, you guys started to come here and buy off the hook. Now, with that being said, that raises prices up. Higher the demand, higher the price, and that is always going to happen no matter what everywhere around the world. So with all that being said, it is happening and it's not going to stop. It's on an upward type of roller coaster and it's chugging, 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 and it's going to continue to chug. It's a good thing that it's going to continue to chug. I'm going to stop right now for a second because I am going to do a little plug. I want to show you guys something and I'm going to get right back to what I'm saying. But I'm going to do a little shameless plug here. Hold on one second. You guys, if you don't know this already, look at this. Taking off from the curve. So this right here is a stone. It's a crystal. And what you do is it's a mineral. And you just pour your drinks in there, whether it is your cerveza, whether it's your cocoa water, or whether it's what I'm just about to pour in here. Yeah. Rum. And then what you do is you close it up, shake it up, and you are good to go. Here. Sorry, I'll do it. Ken's like, Cerise, how much are you going to drink? Can you put it up right here for me? Oh, yeah, you pour it a little bit more. Yeah, but I want to pour it in the camera. Ken's with me, you guys. You guys know my buddy Ken. Ken lost a lot of weight. Okay, I'm good. So that's Brugal. Brugal is the rum here. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of naranja, jugo de naranja. Jugo de naranja is, oh, you got it, is orange juice. All right, let's turn this camera around in a second. Straight up to the front, to the top.
Okay.
Straight up to the top, don't stop. All right, that's probably cool actually. All eyes on me. Got some Tupac, guys. All right, so that's it. You just put the cap on. The neoprene. Shake it. And drink it.
You get smashed, so nobody knows.
Nobody knows what's in there. All right. Let's turn the camera back around on the water just for Nasty. Actually, Nasty, you do have a good idea there. People do want to see the water and they do want to hear the waves and they do want to get a good view of what's happening in Playa Sosua. Exactly. There we go. So, what was I saying now?
You were saying that people want to fantasize.
Right? He's like, you were saying people want to fantasize. I wasn't saying that before I poured my drink. I don't know what I was saying. But no matter what, I was talking about tourism. That's right. And how people are coming here. And, you know, more and more people are coming here. It's the number one destination. So the prices are going up. It's a beautiful place to come and chill. It's safe For those of you who are just like thinking about it, you've never been here and you're like, but is it safe to go off the resort? It is. I I don't even fathom myself going on a resort unless I have to. Like, I think Airbnbs are so much more fun because you can bring your animal and you can get an Airbnb. And I'm a dog lover, I'm an animal lover, and get a lot of people that hit me up about that, and that's what they want. But right now in Los Charamicos, I do have an apartment for $550 a month, one bedroom. I put the video up today as a short. That means it's under 60 seconds. It's called a short on YouTube. And I put that video up today. I want you guys to check it out. It's very limited information, but I'm going to be putting up more information and doing a longer version of it so you'll know exactly what is around it. $550 a month is not bad for those of you who are coming here and you want to be living on an economical type of budget. There's nothing wrong with that. It's smart. I live very economically. Very economically. I don't go out and get the expensive gated community. I refuse because I don't use the pool anyway when I was in a gated community before. But it, I just don't, I like living with the locals. You know, like I walk down the street and they're like, hey, I saw your television show on TV, Rubia. Right? Or Cereza. A lot of them know my name and they watch my television show, and sometimes I speak Spanish and sometimes I speak English, and they love it. And I love being with the locals. And then when I want to be with the some people are coming to walk on the beach. I love seeing people walk on the beach. Like when they walk, there's always a vibe. Look at the energy. They're walking slowly. Anyway, I do like to be with the locals. And if you like to be with the locals, it might be a good idea for you just to come and try it. Now, if you're not sure because you're a little bit nervous, then go to a hotel room and then walk some of the streets in the local area. Give me a heads up a couple of weeks ahead of time before you come, and I can do a walking tour with you in my hood. And I would love to do that. Let me see some of these messages, if there's any here. I don't see any messages. Hit that like button, guys.
Best experience is connecting with the locals, you know?
Right here, Ken. Talk to them a minute.
Hey, how y'all doing? I was basically saying that you're gonna have the best time, the best experience coming here, connecting with the locals. You know, they know all the best spots to eat at for affordable price. All the good places to dance, the discos, and all the other exclusive rivers and other beaches that they have here that are next to this famous beach here, and it's an incredible experience, connecting with the locals. When I first started coming here, I did the resort thing and I did the gated community thing for the time that I was staying here, because I kind of graduated from coming from weeks here, then for months, and just however long I wanted to stay here. So, connecting with the locals is definitely something that you can do if you find some good locals around. So, I definitely recommend it.
Okay. So we have a couple of people on here, and I'm getting the chat right here. Douglas Anderson says, what a go on? What's going on, Douglas Anderson? Guys, that was Ken. A lot of you guys were asking about Ken, and he's been busy in the in the hood of Cangrejo. Okay, let me see. I got some more people here. Let me see. I wish I could see your pretty face, Howard Williams. Thank you. Turn the page. Hello, Cerise. Looking great as usual. Thank you. Douglas Anderson. Hit that button, folks. Thank you, guys. Hit that like button. Aramo, how is my favorite YouTube sunshine? Hey, Aramo, New York, Queens. Aramo was on my show on Wednesday, and he was amazing, guys. Make sure you guys I'll link it down below right here when I get home. I'll put the link down below. Um, okay. Please put the... Okay, we already got to that. LN says, I love his costume. Breathtaking beach. Right, LN? The costume's amazing. Captain Jack. The beach is amazingly beautiful, says Nasty. All right, Nasty. You got it. You asked for it, you got it. You got the Brugal and the beard, everything in front there too. And then Douglas says, Lisa Crocker, that name sounds familiar. Where are you from? Howard says, and so, Cerise. Cerise, that orange juice is very delicious. The best I've tasted. It is good, isn't it? Leave the nasty city. I love it. Lisa says she's from Newfoundland and Kitchener. Douglas says, Lisa Crocker, I thought maybe the U.S. or a radio station. Maybe you're thinking of Betty Crocker, her aunt from another life. And then Douglas says, what up, Ken? Oh, what's up, Ken? Sosua Sasquatch, que how are you? Douglas Anderson, what I go on, Cerise? And then Sosua Sasquatch says, shout out to Ken. You know the ones I've been watching for some time, they're like, oh, Ken! Again, I love the people that walk on the beach. Hola para mi camarera. Look, they're like, are you waving at me? So yeah, guys, there's so many options when you're coming to the Dominican Republic, but absolutely the beach is changing. That is not going to change at all. They're not going to stop any type of process. Some people were wondering, saying, oh, it's never going to happen. Some people were thinking, yeah, it is. But I am looking forward to actually selling some of these condos that are going to be built. I'm going to be putting out a video asking people, if you have a condo to sell on Playa Sosua, let me know. I don't know. It's going to get pretty interesting. We don't know the prices of these condos. We don't know what's going to happen. So, but again, guys, it's about Sosua Sundays, and every Sunday is about Sosua updates. And I'm going to bring it to you guys. And when I can, when it's not raining and the weather's cool, warm, I'm going to come here to the beach and give you guys what you're missing and what you love, or what you're looking forward to coming to if you've never been here. And then on rainy days, of course, I do it from my apartment or from the beach, up on the hill over there. And I really want you guys to have an amazing time when you come here. So shout at me before you come. It's not always about money for me. I do consultations. Yes, there's a fee for that. I do tours. Yes, there's a fee for that. But if I'm just going out for karaoke, and if I'm at my television show, it's free to come on my television show. And if I am chilling out with my peeps at a certain, restaurant, come hang out. Come have a drink. Come get some photos taken of us all having a good time. It is an amazing opportunity to be able to network, because I'll introduce you to a lot of people, and there's no fee to come hang out with me. I'm not like, oh yeah, if you want to come do this. Of course, I do have nights where I'm like, hey, if you want to roll with me from place to place, then, and I wasn't planning on going out, and you are commissioning me to go out and stuff, of course, there's going to be a fee for that. But if I'm already going out somewhere, and you're like, hey, Cerise, are you going out tonight? And I'm like, yeah, this is where I'll be. Come on by. Come on, stop by. And you don't have to buy me a drink. You don't have to buy me a bite to eat. You don't have to do anything except show up and be present. Because I think that is when you get the most information. when you're hanging around the locals, when you're going to restaurants that really offer you some love and some respect, and also they put their passion behind it. Because a lot of the owners here, like Lisa, that we were just speaking to, Lisa Crocker from Kalo K, and anybody that I chill with on Pedro Clasante, they are the owners. They're not just some, obscure owners and, just doing nothing somewhere. They are putting the work in. And you will meet the owners of the restaurants. You can sit down with them. You can know where your money is going to. And also appreciate the fact that that person is hustling. Every single restaurant owner here is a hustler, baby. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been. It's where I'm about to go. That's it. And it's not where we've been. It is everything about Sosua and where it's about to go. These restaurant owners, these business owners are hustlers. I have seen, again, let's just talk about Lisa because she's on here. I have seen her get run out of something because the orders are just coming in order after order, because she's cooked to order. She doesn't just do this frozen stuff, right? So then when the food runs out, there could be people in the restaurant and they're ordering like orders after orders. And I've seen her like have to send her husband, her hubby, her boyfriend out to the grocery store. And she's not going to some factory to buy dried up bread. She is getting everything fresh from the supermarket. So it is expensive. She's not getting it at factory prices, right? And then her prices are also fair for those of you who really love gourmet food. So what I'm saying to you is all of these restaurants here, their owners are right there. And if the owners aren't there, it's probably because they are open 7 days or 6 days a week and they've been there for those 6 days and now they're just taking a couple of hours off. Maybe they were already there during the day, and because they're open late, they have to get home to bed. Or maybe they, are they were there, they weren't there during the day and they come at night because they have to close up. A lot of places, they run it differently here, but I would say to you that if you're coming here to the Dominican Republic, and more specifically the North Coast, give me a shout so I can give you a consultation, let you know exactly what's going on in each area. Each area is different, each borough is different, and each province is different. Each municipal is different. Right here where I'm sitting is Sosua. Playa Sosua. But if you just look across the way right there, and you look at that mountain right there, let me see, can you see that mountain? Let me see. See, that mountain is kind of foggy right now, but you can see something right there. That is Puerto Plata. I have a piece of property over there right now for $40,000. $40,000. Property, and it is sitting right up there in one of the nice areas as well. So I would say to you guys, if you are looking for some really good places and you're looking for some property, whether you want to hold it and flip it in the future, build something on it, let me know. Trying to look at some of these questions here, but it's not popping up. So I do want to say to you guys, today I am going in that water. Probably going to go at that end right there where the more sand is. But at this end of the beach, it's Los Charamicos. And I feel that they're going to work here first because they're probably going to start working within the next couple of weeks. But just look over here. I'm going to pick the camera up. It may get a little foggy. See that right there? Bien, gracias, amor. Bien. Imposible 5 minutos. So you see that right there? That is rock. And that rock is here more at this end of the beach. Sometimes it gets covered by sand when there's like a lot of sand coming in and there's a lot of heavy waves today. So by the end of the night, right here will probably bring the sand up and cover those rocks over a little bit. But the rock is always there. Now, at the other end of the beach, where it's more touristy and more sand, you're not going to see those rocks. So there's still going to be a tourist end of the beach. And I think this end of the beach, they're going to do a lot. Now, they can't touch those rocks when they do the construction. They can't, because that is part of the natural sea. And anything that is being constructed on is going to be 60 meters away from the water. Okay? Just to let you know that. So the beach is not going to be public. The beach is going to be, sorry, take that back. I was just trying to get the view right there of that boat coming in. The beach will be public. This water is not going to be private. There's no way anyone can throw you off this beach. It is going to be public. 60 meters in from the beach is where they're going to build the new establishments. But they are building plazas, which only means that they're inviting people to come and enjoy themselves. And I love modernity. And jobs as well. It's going to bring in jobs. And I love modern vibes. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what? I love the traditional vibes and culture. I really love culture. That's what I'm doing here, because I love the traditions of the Dominican Republic and the people and everything. And the area that I live in is very traditional, very much. But my apartment is modern, very modern, you know? It's wonderful to live on a developing island and to see it develop, like literally in the front, in front of our eyes. It's like a baby growing. It's like you are watching a baby grow. So if you take, one of my favorite things to say is this: if you take a pregnancy and it takes 9 months for a pregnancy, then that means you are looking at like three semesters. You're getting 3 trimesters, right? So trimester 1, trimester 2, trimester 3. I think that's how we need to look at Playa Sosua getting built. It may take 9 months. It may take the same amount of time as it's going to take for a baby to be born. 9 months, because then that means that it is in good timing. A lot of people are sad about it. I had a guy today on my Facebook say, oh, this is going to take away a lot of jobs. It's going to take away a lot of people's lives. And I'm like, dude, you're a tourist. You come from Holland like once a year for 3 months. Hell, you don't have any right saying what this is going to do. Hold on. Kevin Butler. Hi, I love your channel and I appreciate the multitude of topics that you cover. I would like to know about how the deep sea fishing is there, because I'm a fisherman. I'm going to get to that right now, Kevin Butler. Gregory. There's an ant on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The 2 plazas at Playa Alicia suck. They do suck, but they're not plazas. They're not plazas at Playa Alicia. They don't have plazas, and plus it's completely different vibe. It's completely different vibe. Nobody wants to walk down all those stairs to Playa Alicia, like at all, after having a whole day of drinking. Who wants to walk back up those stairs? Like, that is just a drag. And then, of course, the waterfront, there's only one plaza. There's only 2 restaurants. There's no plazas. There's 2 restaurants, Gregory. One is one restaurant, and it's overpriced for just a little sit. Right? It's just a little sit and something. You just sit down and watch the water. Like, I would go there for a drink. But then the other one, the waterfront restaurant, it's really nice, and it doesn't suck. It has really good food and good service and loving people, and it also has live, like, saxophonist. Is it called saxophonist? Saxophonist, yeah. Saxophonist sometimes. It has a nice singer in the evenings by the water as the sun goes down, and it's a beautiful vibe. It's for people that really do like that beachy type of upscale type of restaurant. guys, Playa Alicia is different than Playa Sosua. And Playa Alicia you can get to, and it's called the Waterfront Restaurant. I like it, but they're not plazas. It's one restaurant at one end, one restaurant at the other end, and they're just a stone's throw away from each other. This is going to be different. Now, I just want to get back to the fishing question, and then I'm going to come back to the plazas, because I do want to get in depth about what I feel about the plazas and a little bit about what I know without getting into the information that I'm privy to. So the deep sea fishing here is amazing. Amazing. The big fish that you can get are amazing. Now, if you want to get connected with anyone that does fishing, let me know, because here in these two little kids are so cute. These two little kids are just amazing. So if you want to get introduced, I'm trying to find your name again. So I'm trying to pull up. Here we go. Live chat. Kevin Butler, your name is. Kevin, if you want to get into some fishing, you do have options. Like, for instance, in Cabarete, you can go on a chartered boat. But right here in Sosua, you can go out on those boats right there and just put a fishing line at the end of the boat and fish. That's it. And you are going to get some fish. Now, if you're looking to go out with some serious fishermen, Dominican men that wear their rain boots 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're going out and cruise on those little dinghy boats, let me know if that's what your interest is. If you're not the fisherman for catamarans, and you're like, okay, catamarans are nice, I can go out during the day and fish, whatever. But if you are a real deep sea fisherman and you really want to go out with some people that's like doing it, let me know, because I can hook you up with these guys down in Los Charamicos. Now, Los Charamicos is a neighborhood that has its own beach. Charamicos has access to this beach right here, which is called Playa Sosua, but then we also have a fishing port. I buy all my fish from there. Fresh fish every day. Now, someone misunderstood when I said fresh fish, because they said to me, isn't it saltwater fish? So it's not fresh fish, like fresh water fish. It's salt fish.
You were right.
I was right?
The whole time. It's fresh fish.
Fresh fish,
Yeah,
but it's not freshwater fish.
Exactly.
Ken always has my back. He's like, you were right. You were right. Don't even get into the detail of it. As this guy, he was like trying to tell me that I need to say it differently. So I just want to be proper with you guys. It is fresh fish every single day from the salt water, and you can get tuna the size of a leg and bigger. Some of these tunas that come in, I'm like, who thought tunas were so big? When you just get it in a small little can. I always thought tunas were these little fish, because I didn't realize that they were huge. I get tuna, like the pieces are bigger than my hands, 2 hands put together. When you slice it down, going from the head to the tail, the middle of the fish, I can put 2 of my hands together, and it is that wide, from like the beginning of my thumb to the other part of my thumb. It is huge, and it is really reasonable. They have mahi. They have dorado pescado, dorado fish, like playa dorada over here, but it's called dorado. They have sharks. They don't really catch sharks here at all. It's not something that we see a lot here, and they wouldn't anyway. The fishermen just put it back in the water because it's not something that we really want. They also have lobsters. Now, there's lobster season here, and you can only get lobsters for, I think it's 7 months out of the year, and then for 3 months you cannot catch lobster. And I'm pretty sure that's from March until June. But I may stand corrected, but I do know it's those types of months, like in around that time. And any time after that, you can get shrimp. The shrimps here are huge. There's just so much going on when it comes to deep sea fishing that, Kevin, you will get a lot. Was that your name, Kevin Butler? You will get a lot of fish. Just let me know. I have connections, and I will connect you with them. and you just go down. I don't know how much they'll charge you to take them out for the day, but they are Dominican, so they may charge you like 1,000 pesos, which is 20 bucks, and they may not speak English. So you just have to know your own, hold your corner, know how to fish, and you're good. I'm pretty sure.
In the Atlantic, we all
Right.
right. Pacific, I don't know.
Why?
It's a little more scary there. A little more bigger fish and it's
In
a
the
little,
Atlantic.
no, in the Pacific, it's a little more scary.
Right.
A little more mutated style fish.
Ah.
Heavier, whatever. The Atlantic
Okay.
is good.
Atlantic is good.
The Atlantic.
This is the Atlantic side. Ken is saying that this is the Atlantic side, and you're not going to get anything mutated. Now, there is one thing you should look for, and that is the lionfish. Get them and eat them. Get them out of the water. They are filled with gills. They look just like lion. They have a lion face, and they look like it. And they were released here in these waters, and they are killing the fish. So we can't catch enough of them. Once you get them, just take them. But if you get I mean, there's so many fish here that you can get, and they are so huge. Like I said, the tunas are the size of a leg. I have some videos of the port, but this week sometime, maybe Ken and I can go down to the port again and have a little bite to eat down there and take some videos. Hold on one second. And, maybe we can go this Wednesday even. Ken's going to be on my show this Wednesday. And we're going to talk about crypto. Because a lot of you guys are coming here. And a lot of you guys are like, crypto, whatever. It went through its crash. Blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Remember, buy low, sell high. Right now, there's no crash. It's just very low. And it is reflecting all the markets from around the world. And because of the war, the Russians and the Ukrainians, they are brothers, they are sisters, they are family, and they were pit against each other because of money. Listen, Putin didn't want that war, and I can't speak for him, but the Russians didn't want that war, and neither did the Ukrainians. Nobody wanted that war, and now looking at the gas prices, we don't want it. Reflected all around the world. But it was put in place for a reason, and right now we don't know that reason. Maybe for the world to finally go solar and stop relying on just one country for one thing, lockdowns and all that stuff. Like, there's so much, and I always get into politics. I know I'm always that person that speaks about stuff, but I don't really like to speak about controversies or conspiracy theories. So I'm not going to get into all that, but I do want to say that there's a higher meaning and a higher reason behind what we are seeing reflected in the economy right now. There's always a cycle of everything, cycle of life, cycle of finances, the cycle of the housing market. And so everything goes up. There's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. And right now we are coming to the end, but the end of a lot of things all at once. Because we as human beings are advancing. We are about to go to another level of existence. I can remember when I was very young. I was so young, and my mom and my dad brought home an Apple computer. And I was playing asteroids on the Apple computer. And we were like, wow, can you guys remember when Donkey Kong was out? I was never a game person, but I can remember sitting around with, not Nintendo, what was the other one called? Atari. And we were like, wow, this is some real deal Holyfield. And then we look at how humans went to Wi-Fi. When we went to the internet, it was lit. I was one of the first people when I was 11 years old to have a Commodore 64 in my house. My parents bought it, and it was amazing. Shortly after that, I started to feel empowered. I started to feel like we are modern. We are a family. We are family. So we were doing really well, just in regards to advancing. And then all of a sudden, my school was the only school that was teaching computers when I was in grade 7. And my school was the only school that was teaching typing. It was called keyboarding at the time. taking keyboarding classes. And I am a typist. I never wanted to become a secretary because I just wanted to do more than just type. But I can still look at my screen and type. I don't look at letters as I type on the keyboard at all. Oh, never. Unless I don't have my glasses on and then I get close and I'm like, what's that? Or unless I'm on my cell phone. If I'm on my cell phone, I look. But if I have a keyboard in front of me, I have my glasses on me, bam, I just look at the screen and I can write like nobody else's business. And that is something else. Did you know kids these days in school are not learning cursive words? They're not learning how to write. When they look at our language, from back in the day when we did writing, not printing, but when we did writing, kids these days don't know what they're reading. Did you know that? No. Yeah. They don't, it's a different language to them. And they're like, how do you read that? They are not being taught cursive writing. But how important is cursive writing? You can't put it, it's because they are not doing it as much because on applications, exactly, there's no cursive. Everything is printing. So now we are advancing as a society. We have taken on the new way of life. There has been an intervention somewhere, somehow. And I can remember back in the day when people were just slow, slow, slow. There was an intervention of some kind. It was like God came and just said, you will have knowledge again. You're born, you're going to have knowledge. Then here we go. It's a brand new millennium. Bam, you're going to have knowledge. And now we are not moving in millenniums. Now we are moving in like 20-year increments. 20 years ago, we had the internet, right? Now, 20 years later, we are using cell phone. We're doing everything on a cell phone. I do everything on my cell phone. I pull out my laptop to write when I need to get serious writing, or when I need to do something. Now with crypto, for you guys, let's just get back to crypto. Ken's going to be on my show on Wednesday, and we're going to talk about crypto. We're going to talk about utilities, some things that you guys don't understand, a stable coin. We're going to talk about tokens. We're going to talk about coins. We're going to talk about also investing. We're going to get in deep. It's not just going to be one show. We have to do a few shows where we talk about a lot of different things, because now is the time to get in as the world, not only crypto, not only finances, not only the housing market, not only travel, everything is a little bit haywire. Now is the changing of the guards. Now is the time when people are actually being made millionaires due to their ideas, due to their content, due to everything else. And it is like the merchant life is back again. Back in the day, people became very wealthy by opening a business. And then all of a sudden, businesses got so big that people started to make money working for those businesses, 9-to-5s. And then all of a sudden, having a 9-to-5 was not making money any longer. It was just something that was paying the bills. It was just something that, you go to every day. And then all of a sudden, 9-to-5s, where we are right now, are not paying the bills any longer. And people are now reverting back. Remember the cycle of life. They're reverting back now to what? Owning a business. That's why I started that brand new YouTube channel called Biz Mindset. What's my new channel name? Biz Mindset Coach. That's it. Biz Mindset Coach, guys. Biz Mindset Coach. And I give out different tips on how you can start, what a logo is, how you can create a logo, what a mission statement is. Do you need a website? All these little things are videos that I do, and the reason why I do them is for you guys. And if you want business coaching, let me know. I can do that as well, but this is not a plug for that. But for those of you who are tired of your 9-to-5, it is not because you are lost. It's not because you are lost at all. It is because you are getting a message to try something new, to become your own business person. You are probably a leader. You are probably someone that needs to get in your own headspace. Now, a leader doesn't mean that you need to lead a whole bunch of people. It probably means that you're leading your own life, because I'm a leader in general, but I don't want a whole bunch of people behind me. I don't. I want to lead myself, lead my life, and I don't want to have to follow anyone else. I'm independent. The other day, I went to a real estate agency and they said to me, "Oh, this is great. We want you to sign a contract saying that you're going to be our agent. We're going to give you your own cards. We're going to give you your own car. We're going to." I said, "Listen, I can't drive here. My license expired. My license expired in Canada 4 years ago. I'm not able to drive here. So I'm not trying to drive." And the person said to me, "Well, then you can buy a license here." And I'm like, "Buy a license? Like, how's what's that all about?" And they're like, "Well, you just buy it." And I'm like, "Is it legal?" And they're like, "No, but when Amet, that's the police, pull you over, like the traffic police, Amet, AMET, when they pull you over, you just tell them, 'Listen, this is my license.'" And they look at it, they're going to see it's fake. And I'm like, "They're going to see it's fake." And then the person said, "Don't worry about it. You just call your lawyer." And I'm like, "I would rather not call a lawyer." And then he gave me another option, which was obvious and awesome. And he's like, "You see this? Just tell them that you already are licensed and you haven't been back to Canada for 4 years, but you are licensed in Canada and your license has expired only because you haven't been back to Canada. But you are a licensed driver. So you do have a license, so you do know how to drive." And I thought, okay, well, that's good. And he said, "Just pay the police off when they pull you over." But then again, I don't want to drive with that fear and that worry. So I said to him, "I'm not interested in becoming a real estate agent at all. I will be a broker and I will use your services as somebody that I can go to because he's a lawyer and he's also a real estate agent and he knows his stuff and he's Dominican and he can help close a deal very quickly for those of you that are only coming here for like 4 days. You come here, you see a place you like, you want to buy it, you have the money, the cash, boom, you want to close. You don't want to stay on the island for 2 weeks because you don't have 2 weeks vacation or you don't have that type of time to play with." So I told him this. I said, "I will connect with you only for your services." He has engineers. He has people that also are architects. He has land for sale. He has all this stuff. So I'm going to be working with him very closely. And I chose him for so many different reasons, right? But at the same time, I like being independent. Again, I don't want to work with a team. And I said to him, "I've never worked with a team before. I'm a little nervous to work with teams." And he says, "Oh, you don't have to be scared." And I said, "No, I'm not nervous in that way. I'm nervous in the way where I don't mind sharing, but I'm nervous in the way where I lose my own identity. I don't want to be a number. I don't want to be just a wave. I want to be one drop in that wave. Every wave is a multitude of drops of water, right? So I don't just want to be a wave. I want to be that one drop of water in that wave. I want to have my own identity. This whole beach is filled with little grains of sand, but I want to be identified as that one grain. I don't want to be considered just a beach. Even though I call myself a one-stop shop and you can get everything here, I do offer each thing individually, independently. And I have different people for each thing, and I just want to say that to you guys. It is the changing of the guards. People are easily these days becoming business owners, and that is the key. I just went off on a tangent, but I just want to tell you guys that that's what life is all about, right? And
Investing will help you get ahead.
investing will help you get ahead. Oh my gosh, there's some messages here. Sorry, guys. So we have Bahama Man 305. What is the best breakfast place? I like New Cafe on Pedro Clasante, up by Club Residential, across the street from Club Residential. I like them because they have really good fair prices, really good. They serve fruit with every single breakfast, and they also give you 2 coffees, so you get one free. I'm a coffee drinker, and they have good service. The food's always fresh, really fresh. Leon Robinson says, hi, Cerise. Hope all is well. I feel better seeing Sosua. Aw, wonderful. Leon Robinson says, click that like button, family. Aw, guys, thank you so much. You guys are always looking out for me. Click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below and share this video. Turn that page. Says, Ken sounds like me when he talks amazing. Laugh out loud. Aw, Ken is amazing. He's my best. I love him. So Thomas H says the upgrade to Sosua is great. The life blood of the beach are its current owners on the beach. Won't be the same with KFC, Subway, or otro big chain. Otra with another big chain. That's right. You know, it's not going to be. I wouldn't want to really have a McDonald's on the beach, but who am I to say? I love Burger King. I wouldn't mind walking down the beach and having one of those little food courts have like a Burger King right there. You know, I like Burger King French fries, and I don't even like French fries very much because they don't digest in my body easily. But I like their veggie burgers. And I don't want to go all the way to Puerto Plata to get that. But I get what you're saying. And they will have very unique places here. Beach life. You need to zoom back. Okay, I'm going to zoom back again. Hola. Oh, gracias, amor. No hoy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Beach Life. Kevin Butler says, yes, the locals for all-day fishing is... Oh, that's what you're looking for. Perfect. Hooked up with when I come to vacation there in Sosua. Yes, give me a shout and I can take you down there and I can introduce you to them. And then you can connect with them and see how much it would cost. And then also, they'll tell you what type of fish they catch. They'll show you their catch of the day, or they'll show you what they have in their freezers, because they do sell fish too. And then you can get a good idea of what to expect and at what price. Fact says, where is the beach? You are too far focused on the ocean. There's the beach. Thank you so much, guys. Marcus Castillo says, God bless you, Cerise, the queen of Sosua. Thank you. Everyone's been calling me that. I'll take it. I love it. Ken Butler. Okay, I am from Miami, and most of the same kind of fish is the ocean waters. Okay, and I am retiring off of my investments in cryptocurrency. He's retiring, this guy right here, Kevin Butler. Yeah, Bahama Man 305 says, where can you go for the best karaoke? Woo! At last. The question comes in. So you can go to karaoke all around. Add me on WhatsApp and I will add you to the WhatsApp groups. Now, the reason why I say add me on WhatsApp is because on WhatsApp you can get otra más para mí too, por favor. I'm going to invite you on this group, and there's like about 3 karaoke groups that I'm a part of here in Sosua, and they post every single day where in Sosua karaoke is going on. And it is an amazing thing because you might not want to go on a Thursday, it's raining. You might not want to go out on a Saturday because you have company, but there is karaoke like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and right back to Monday. So, oh, you think you can put a little bit of ice in there for me, please? And Ken is the bartender of today. Ken, I love Ken so much. We haven't hung out in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 months we haven't hung out. Yeah. We haven't hung out for 7 months. Ken's been busy doing crypto, and I've been busy as always as well. You guys know I'm always doing my show. I just started an online shopping store. I am always, my gosh, I don't know how I do it some days. I am finished my day, and then I'm like, it's okay if you use your fingers. I finished my day and I'm like, whoa, look how much I just got done in that one day. You know, you guys wanted to see the beach. So let me go like this too, because there's a lot of waves today. I apologize that I had it zoomed out for so long. I was just trying to show you guys that boat over there and everything. I didn't realize that it was uncomfortable for you guys. Thank you for telling me. I love you guys when you guys, hit me up like that, and you let me know what's up. Hit like, guys. Hit that like button. Smash it. Smash it. Own that like button. Tell that like button all about the business that we're talking about right now. And also subscribe. When you guys hit that like button, don't only hit the like button, but go to the bell. When it says subscribe, hit the bell so you get all the notifications, because I am going to be uploading some stuff here. I upload every day, and thank you so much for the comment that did say that you love my multiple topics. Because I don't only want to put one topic, but I also don't want to put so many topics that I drive you guys, crazy trying to figure out what day is what topic. I do want to just digress for a second and say to you guys, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days for travel, tourism, real estate, and relocation. And then, of course, on Mondays, it's Motivation Mondays. I really just talk about life and a soul coach. I'm a soul coach, so I like to inspire you guys. And then on Wednesdays is Diary of a Working Girl, where working girls from all around the world, international and more, are talking about how they became a working girl, as they did have a life before they were on the streets. And then Fridays, it's just become random. I'll just put up whatever. I may go to live to air. I may just talk about fitness, because I am on this fitness track right now. And then, of course, I may, excuse me, thank you. I may talk about health, wealth, gracias, and so much more. And then, of course, Saturdays is another Storytime Saturday. And then Sundays is what I'm doing right now with you guys. Sunday is my day with you guys. Family day. Sunday, family day. When I had my children, Sunday was always soup Sundays. And we would make soups on Sundays with some of the leftovers, or we would go out and buy a whole bunch of vegetables, and we would have like soup Sunday. Hold on. Maybe that's what I should start calling my Sundays. Soup Sundays. And that way, I can do whatever with you guys. I love it. And then we have, so the best karaoke place, contact me. Al Bryant, hello. Beach life, perfecto video ahora. Perfect video now. Gracias, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. Okay. So I do want to say, if you guys are coming, let me know, just to even chill and hang out. Now, if you guys have a property for rent, please let me know. I don't need to go to it and video it. You just send me photos and I will put up videos. What I've been thinking about is putting up a short every single day of property. I said I was going to do it before, but I just get so busy. But what I'm thinking is putting out my regular videos throughout the week, but at some point during the day, putting out a video of real estate. So what's for rent, what's for sale. Like I did today. I put out a video earlier, $550 for a one bedroom. Now it's a little snug, I will admit, but it is right over the water, and it's only a 5-minute walk to the beach, right? And if you like that type of lifestyle, and if you are on a limited budget, and 550 works in your budget, and you're staying more than a month, you can get it at $500 a month if you're staying long term. So that's one thing too that we need to also put into perspective. When you're coming and you're staying longer, and if you let's say you sign a lease, let me just give you guys one little gem right now, right here. You're coming for a year. Your landlord tells you that the price is 500 a month. Tell that landlord, I'm staying for a year. Can you take it down 100 every month? And I will sign a contract saying that I will not go to any other place. They will. They'll go to the lawyer. You pay 20 bucks for the lawyer, which is 1,000 pesos for the lawyer. You sign the paper and they sign the paper. But also within that contract, don't just get stuck with a contract saying that you're going to pay that every month. Make sure you also put in that they have to be accountable to you. Meaning that if, you know, something happens, they have to make sure that they deal with the problem. They can't expect you to pay for it, you know? Like, they have to make sure that they have that fund flowing through their bank account where if your fridge breaks down, if your hot water pump breaks, if your inverter, which is your 24-hour electricity, if the electricity goes out, batteries burn out, you know, you have to put that inside the contract as well. But if you are staying for a year and you're not going month to month contract, you can definitely get yourself a good deal, even $100 less. Especially if you are paying like 4 months up front. Some people, they're like, you know what? I like this place. I can deal with this place for 4 months up front. Let me pay 4 months all at once. Right? But also sign a contract saying that during that 4 months that you're staying or 6 months that you're staying, the landlord has to treat you with respect as if they're still waiting for your rent every month. You know? That's it. Dominicans follow the rules here. They really do. That's one thing I love about Dominicans. They don't mess around with the fiscalia, with the courts, because they will take each other to court quick time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, true and ice in your ears, guys. So I do want to say thank you so much, always, for spending time with me. The other day, I was sitting somewhere. I even forget. Oh my gosh, I was sitting with you yesterday on my patio, Ken. And I was on my patio with Ken, and Ken and I were talking. We were talking, but